Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Selena and Anna and Abby, Tara, Rochelle, Pamela, Robin. Did I say Tara? I'm going to say it again anyway, just in case. Kimmy, Mona, Della, Ray. We're just talking about Monya. I was watching silently in the background while getting ready. It's absolutely beautiful. Excuse me, Shadow. Excuse me. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Emily. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Helen, hello. They're saying hello. They are. They're going meow meow. Okay, fine. If you want to be like that, then that's fine. Say hello to the camera. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. How is everyone today? Oh, sending love, Rochelle. Big hugs. Somebody I hug Rochelle for me. Brr. 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 He's full on. Look at her. She's a camera hog. Aren't ya? You're a camera hog. Everyone says she acts like I don't pat her ever.
Yeah, right.
She's been full on today. She's being a bit vicious though. A bit aggressive. Aggressively loving us. Thank you guys. Hello, Cam.
Hello. Imagine Nani up on the bench there.
Hi, Selena. I'm so glad to hear. Sending you love too. What did you say?
I said imagine Nani up on the bench.
Oh gosh, no. She'd just eat all my pencils.
I'll make you a couple before I go.
Thanks. Alrighty, how is everyone? I hope you're all good. Oh, alright. So did I miss anyone that came in with all that, all Shadow doing all her dance? And she's put, her all over my desk again. I did one, didn't I? I did one for Nani. I'm sure I did one for Nani. Let me see. I did. Do Nani. She has one. No, you've had enough. There you go. Hello. Hello. Emily, did you get your project finished? Come on. So yeah, we asked Monya, it would have been about a year ago, to show us how she did the chrome kind of skin. And she finally just did the, excuse me, you need to get down now. Come on. She just did the video in 2 parts. And it was absolutely fantastic. But I have to say, when I was trying to figure it out, she gave me all the colours and stuff, and I was trying to see if I could do it. But I was using white paper, and I think it makes a big difference. Don't ask me why, but it just does. And she was using tan tone paper, so... I know! Never ever cut her claws. Ever. Ever cut claws. Like, it's terrible. You can't even hold, I mean, you guys heard me hold her. You can't even hold her to... Hi, Isabel. Did I miss you there before? Oh, there you are. Where are you? I saw... There you are. Welcome. Who else haven't I said hello to? I think I got everyone so far. Kelly? Yes, I got Kelly. Tanned grey paper. Toned paper. Tanned. Toned grey paper. Whatever. Either way, I think it makes a huge difference with how it ends up turning out. So I'm going to try it again with that kind of paper and see how I go. Yes, I am. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, I got a little bit of a tummy ache. I think I've eaten something I shouldn't have. My tummy's kind of growling at me like, I don't like you right now. She's calming. Well, hopefully she comes back and purrs a little bit. She's kind of a bit excited right now. But she might come back. She has been known to. Alright guys, so we're going to do the background today. Oh, cat! Hello, and thank you. Where'd you come from? She's there. She's lurking. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. You're so sweet. Hi, by the way. Hi. Oh, that's funny. Oh, dear me. Sneaky. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. Thank you so very much. It means the world to me. But you don't have to. Oh, dear me. So we're going to attempt to do a background. Yeah, I say attempt because, you know, not everyone finds them easy to do, and that's fine. So we'll try and do it as simple as possible for you. Okay? Try. Doesn't always end up being simple, but I try. I try. We have black, blue violet, dark red, deep red, permanent carmine, light cadmium red, dark cadmium orange, some dark cadmium yellow, and we've got cream. Cream. Hi Pamela, hi Barbara, hi Janine. Welcome peoples. Welcome. Hi Arlene, welcome. All right. Oh, you got a hug, Kelly. I love the hugs. They're so sweet. Okay. So for the background bit, I've decided we're going to do like a blue, black, red color. Weird, huh? But we're going to do that. And for the moon, I was going to do like parts of it red and parts yellow, but I decided that we'll do like as if the sun was coming up and the moon was going down, being dawn, red dawn. I thought we'd have some of the sun shining over here and on this side, and make it a lot darker down in here. So you guys saw my reference pictures that I was looking at. Let me grab them again. Oh, there's a few here. So there was a few that I looked at. I like this kind of thing, but we're going to do it on the opposite side. So that's basically what we're going to try and do today. I think there's another one like that. There you go. Alright, so we'll do it lighter yellow up here, and we'll come in so it's like really dark down the bottom here. Looks like fun! Oh, now we're off all day. Oh no! You're not good at backgrounds? That's okay. We'll have a play. See what you think. I just want to give you a few tips though before we get started. First of all, if you're worried you can't burnish the paper or blend it properly, then put a coat or a layer of some sort of marker underneath, and then you've got marker coming through rather than white paper. So for example, if I was going to be doing the moon, I would probably coat it with a coat of yellow and then maybe something red down the bottom here. Now it doesn't necessarily have to be Copics, because I know you guys that's what I use, but you could use any type of marker. And it's just enough to, so when you're doing the pencil part of it, you're not having to worry about, like, there's no pressure on you. The exposure on this is really light right now. Just going to see if I can fix it. So yeah, use marker. Use your tools to help you create what you're looking for. Don't be scared to mix medias either. Like if you've got, I don't know, watercolor and you want to lay watercolor down first, that's fine too. So have a play with it. Also pastels. Doing a layer of yellow pastel and a layer of red pastel or something like that is going to give you a base. So when you come over with the pencil, if there are sections that you miss or you're not even with the pencil, it doesn't matter because you've got something underneath it. So just a little tip there to help when you're learning. You know what? I still sometimes find it easier just to do that anyway. Who spit out lettuce? It was a ham sandwich. Riggs is sneaky. He took half of my supper. It was a ham sandwich and he ate the bread, the ham, the cheese, and spit out the lettuce. Oh my god, that's funny. We actually, Nani loves cabana. You guys have cabana, yeah? Anyway, she loves it. Like if you get it out, she's like there on you, like give me that, what you have. And the other day, Cameron had to go outside and do something. He goes, here's some cabana for her, you know, keep her busy for a sec. So I thought we'd just gone and got her. Yep. We just gone and got her worming tablets, and she doesn't like worming tablets. No animals do, I don't think. But I thought, oh look, I've got cabana. I'll sneak one of the tablets in there and I'll give her the cabana because, you know, she loves it so much. So I put a little bit in the cabana and I gave it to her and she's like, oh, nom 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 nom, crunch, spit. I've never seen a dog spit before. She spat. So the tablet fell on the floor and the cabana went in her stomach. How do they know? How do they do stuff like that? She just would not swallow this tablet. Anyway, there you go. Let's get started, shall we? I think I've changed that brightness. Let me just get rid of the apply. See if I can get rid of this apply. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. I think we've got something going on here. Hi, Shadow. I know, aren't they? How do they know not to eat that? Like, I don't like that. I'm not eating it. I don't know. Anyway, they do it. Alright, so I'm going to use black first. Black's a pretty intense colour, but I want to add some shadows into these, what are they called? Craters? Let's call them craters. So I'm just going to go around the outside edges of them. Just really lightly to start with. I don't want to add too much black. We're going to add other colours in here, so. And it's already grayscale, so there's already black there. Big thank you, Kat, for that super chat. You're amazing. It just disappeared off my screen. Aww. And just a little bit up here. And down in there. So we're just creating a little bit of a shadow just to show a little bit of depth in those areas. Had to crash her meds up. Yuck. Oh no. What's Brunswager? Never heard of it. She's pretty good. Cam just opens her mouth and puts it in her mouth and swallows it. There's spat on my picture. Excuse me. But yeah, you get there. You figure out little ways. Little ways. Although we can never cut Shadow's claws. That's just impossible. She's just too strong. Too strong. I'm going to add a little bit of this down in the bottom here. So this is our darkest part of the moon. Just really lightly. Also too, when talking about getting smooth blends and having it so that there's no paper coming through, you could use blenders as well. Really? I'm sorry. I didn't know. Got into trouble. What are you into, Shadow? I can hear you, Mischief Maker. Oh, peanut butter. She'd just lick the peanut butter off and leave the tablet. I swear to you. It's kind of like liver mixed meat. She'd pick it out. I'm telling you. She'd figure it out. Hello. You're being a little bit of a sook there, miss. Are you going to come back and purr, are you? Hmm? I'm back. Meow.
She's been pushy today.
She is, I know. She's grumpy bum. Sorry, I was sitting on it and then it started making noise. And I'm like, this is not my chair.
No, it's mine.
Told you he's been hogging my computer.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll pop it up there.
Sorry, it's a glass.
That's alright. I didn't get tea because my tummy's still a little bit there. Water will do just fine for now. I'll have a tea later on.
Okay, I'm going to go pick up our daughter and
Okay.
go do the shopping.
Oh, okay. Shopping is good. We're actually back on restrictions here in Victoria. It's a pain. No new knives. He hasn't done anything for a little while, have you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I've got some template cut out though.
He's getting ready again.
And I'll see what I can find out about
Okay, cool. They're all waving to you. Hi, Caran. No, we're back on restrictions, so he's going to go do some shopping and make sure we've got plenty of stuff. But yeah, they've gone back to we can only buy one packet of toilet paper, one packet of flour. All of those things have gone back to being restricted, which is kind of painful, but I can understand. Because they've already had a big run out on toilet paper again. So Victoria's death toll has risen, incidences has risen. So basically there's a couple of, we call them cities. I don't know what they're called for you guys, but so I'm in like the city of Casey. There's a city of Kingston and a city of, you know, like a city of, like they're different sectors, I guess, with different MP, like, you know, people who look after us in council. So there's a few that are really high, and it happens to be ours is one of them. So nobody's allowed to, we're not supposed to travel outside of our area or have people come in and go back out again because of the rise, and they're calling them clusters. It seems like there's family clusters, they're calling them. So big families have obviously had get-togethers and they've transferred or transmitted it between each other, and then obviously they go off to work and do whatever, and we all luck out because we all end up getting or being at risk. So yeah, it's not good. It's frustrating. I think I've already become too much of a hermit. Now even more so. Hi, Loretta. It is a shame, but yeah, you're right, Helen. It is better to be safe than sorry. I'm going to use blue violet next. And anyone else that came in? Oh, I think my thing needs filling. Hang on, empty. Wait. Let me do that. Oh, yep, it's chockers. Chockers means full, like full to the brim. Aussie saying. Chock-a-block. And it's so full, I couldn't even turn the crank because I'm an idiot. I forgot to empty it. Sometimes we do silly things, don't we? I get carried away and I forget to do stuff like this. It's like someone said to me about my markers. I could just refill them after everyone. I'm like, yeah, right. That would happen. I didn't even empty my sharpener. It's seriously full and I can't get it out. Alright, I think I got a little bit looser here. So there was also something happened this morning. We live in an estate across from where we used to live when we first started renting. So not very far from when we first moved into our, you know, when you're a teenager, you move in and... Anyhow, my daughter's actually got a friend over there who gives massages. So Cam went off this morning to take her to have a massage. And he couldn't get into the street, into the estate. Hi, T. Sorry. He couldn't get into the estate. So he had to go around a different way and figure it out. So I've got blue violet. As he was coming out of the estate, there was police cars, police tape, all around the primary school over in that estate. And it turns out they found a body this morning. So it's literally like across the road from us, really. And they don't know how he died yet. Well, we haven't been told that yet. So yeah, that's kind of scary. It's like right across the road from where we used to live. When Alicia was a baby. Scary. Hopefully he wasn't, you know, bad circumstances, like, you know, wasn't murdered or something. Hopefully it was something a little less ominous. Coming over the top of the black with the blue violet. I'm just doing a light layer over the top of where we did all of the black. Scary. Kelly, have you heard yet, sweetheart? I was going to ask you. Too many stupid people. I totally agree. I'm one of those sometimes, you know. Oh, so all is good. I'm trying to catch up with chat without reading it all. Yes, came back and everything. Fantastic. Well, that's good news. Still, I hope she's okay too, because she was unwell is why you had it. So apparently they're going to try to, in those high-risk areas, they're going to have a van coming around and knocking on people's doors to do random testing. Do they have a right to do that? Do you have to say yes? Like, I have no idea how that would work, but I don't know. I kind of feel like they're using it to encroach on our personal, you know, information and things a little bit too much. You know, they use situations like this to gain information. Alright, just coming in on a different angle as well. I don't want to get lines or streaks. I want to try and get it as smooth as I can. So changing the angle of the paper. So I just do in the opposite direction, just filling a little bit more of the tooth. And I've got my pencil, I'm holding it like almost horizontally flat to the paper so I can get a nice smooth even layer. Now I'm just going to go over again in those darker spots that we covered over, because those are the craters, so we want to make sure they stay darker than the rest of it. Some public health legislation. What, that we have to do it or don't have to do it? Yes, Kat, I hope that too. I hope we get more information too. I don't like things like that happening and not knowing what's going on. Okay, so I'm coming over these black areas in these craters now. Hi, Kiwi. It is Isolina. Kenny, hello! I've missed you. You agree that it is a little bit of like contact tracing. Yes, well that's what the contact tracing thing. It's on your mobile phone now. It automatically updated into iOS. And you know, you can turn it off, but at the same time, is it really off, or is it just, you know, a placebo? Privacy, I don't know. There's just too many ways. Didn't they find that the app, the contact one, that it could be hacked and that people who were at risk of like domestic violence and things like that could be traced? I don't know, it's just too risky these days, all the technology that we have. Oh yeah, Kiwi, I get it. This is my work. I'm lucky. I come here to work. What is that noise? I think I can hear Nani sooking. Somewhere far, far away. They're probably playing with her. She's been such a baby lately. People might pay me not to talk on YouTube. 6 employees at my son's work tested positive. One of them is in a coma. I definitely want contact tracing as I'm at risk. That's fair enough. I think you should be able to have a choice. But if they're being sneaky about it and doing it anyway, I don't think that's right. You should be able to have a choice. Everyone's giving hugs here. Giving hugs. Also too, there's a Coles distribution centre, and they've had 2 scares now. So we're like, if Coles distribution closes down, we're all in trouble. We have no food. Where's our food going to come from? I don't know. I just think that they were just delaying the inevitable by putting us into lockdown to start with, and bringing us all out at the same time. It's just caused issues, which is what they were trying to avoid originally. And just up here, a little bit of purple. Hi Victoria, welcome. Hi anyone else that popped in that I might have missed before. I think I've said hello to everybody. Hello if I haven't. Kenny, I hug everyone. Oh guys, don't forget, if you want to grab this image, it's finishing at the end of the month, so you've got to grab it before the end of the month. If you want to grab it, I'm just putting it in the chat now, so check it out. Don't forget to use the coupon to get your discount as well. Alright, I've got some dark red. I'm going to repeat. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Coming over the top. So it's all happening around here in Victoria. Sadly. Do you know, I noticed on Facebook, when I went onto Facebook to, I think I updated it or something, and I came back into Facebook and it comes up with a thing saying, are you feeling okay? Take our survey, even if you're feeling well. I'm like, oh, what? Help the government keep track of COVID-19. Okay, whatever. They ever go out? I'd catch it from my hubby if I was going to get it, I would say. He's the one that's out and about. nice and dark now. I'm going to have to come back over some of these hair things. I did think that I would need to do that when I was doing them, but that's okay. We can go back in with the gel pen. Hello. Are you not over it? Are you still sooky? Meow. Hi Graceland, welcome. Oh no, Victoria, I'm so sorry. Oh, Graceland. Yeah, Shara, I kind of feel the same way. Hi, Shara, by the way. Hi. Just coming. I just want to welcome some patrons too. We've got some new patrons this week. Kimmy and Emily. And Tiffany. And let me just check my thing now because I'm totally at a loss. I have these names going through my brain. And Tammy and Donna Marie and Heidi and Linda and Sherry, wherever you are, Sherry, and Sheila and Shara and Angie. They're all from June. Welcome, guys. Great to have you. Now these craters are almost full of colour. It is, Helen. People come and go, you know, that's alright. That's how it's supposed to work. It's good. I like it. It's good. I get messages from people, I'm so sorry, but I have to cancel Patreon. I'm like, no, it's not about that. It's about, you know, getting what you need and moving on. That's fine. If you come back, great. If you just want one thing, that's fine too. It's just the easiest way for me to do things. It's all in one place, and it's a one fee. I don't have to worry about paying fees on Etsy and things like that, because we've got some resources on there, the flip chart and a few other things there that we've done, and that's good too. I'm actually just going to fill that whole circle, I think. Get that filled in. I think I'm going to now start to just extend a little bit further up, adding a little bit of this dark red up further, because all of this is still going to be kind of red and orange, so just do that there. Like that. And I'm just sort of going over the grayer bits right now. So the darker sections. And I think that's where we'll start doing the light colour. So Welcome, you guys. Thanks, Victoria. Kenny, what's happening? What? They had it for Amazon Australia? That's weird. I've noticed still can't buy anything from Amazon US. You switched. You have a love-hate relationship with Amazon. Me too. Me too. After all the stuff with poor Isolina. I've got deep red. I'm going to repeat. So coming over these sections down here, and you can see it's starting really to fill in now. Like we've got lots of tooth covered over. We're going to come back in with those colours down the bottom here and redo them, so we've got a nice dark red. Victoria, did you get my email? I sent an email. To you, and I can see why you wouldn't have if you haven't, and that's fine. I did send you one though, so just to let you know. Just gradually building up colour. Hi, Judy. I love Amazon, hate my clicker finger. We won't talk about Amazon US, yeah. I'm going to have to divorce Amazon. I love Amazon. They have the best customer service. Was that sarcastic? It's really hard to write sarcastic. Oh dear. Oh, that's funny. I mean, Isolina, we sorted that out. They refunded her the money, but and they were actually really good, to be honest. Like, he was like, oh, this happens all the time, I'm so sorry, and we'll refund it back, and that's fine. But I wanted the book. Like, seriously, come on, fix it. No, that's their way of fixing it. We'll just give you a refund. You don't get the item, you just get a refund. Oh, rats. Instead, I got somebody's copy of the patriotic activity book. I probably got a copy that the author was trying to get you know, because it was not even a real sale one. It was like, had not for real sale in it. So I probably got somebody's, you know, what do they call it? Draft copy? Draft copy, yeah. You, I'm not going to read that out, Graceland. Clicker, finger. Okay, cool. No, for real? Okay, cool. Actually, I brought some more gloves. I brought some of these with fingers in them off eBay. And I got a package yesterday with Amazon markings on it. I'm like, I didn't buy anything from Amazon. Turns out that I was buying from eBay off Amazon. How the hell does that work? Yeah. And I was going through, my sister was looking for those micro sticky dots. Micro dots. For her diamond painting. We were talking about that not long ago. And I said, let me check eBay. So she's checked a Spotlight store here, which is our like haberdashery store. And I checked eBay. I sent her a link and she's like, oh, it's cheaper there. She goes, it's also for Spotlight. So Spotlight is selling, they have a store on eBay. And it was cheaper. It's like, what? Strange. Okay, we're going to start to put in some of these shadows here really lightly, because this is our yellow section up here. So I don't want to add too much of this red in, but just enough to show those shadows. You know what, you could use a brown as well, even a red brown, just lightly. Hi Angela. Yeah, they have been. I've been having so much trouble with this right hand though. I get pain like all the way up here, all the way up my arm, and it comes down into my fingers, these two fingers here. I can't stretch my arm out properly. It's really strange. I don't know if it's carpal tunnel or it's driving me nuts though. I can't, like, I was trying to cut cheese with the knife last night and I couldn't put pressure on the knife to cut, and I was trying to cut wire for one of my miniatures and I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. Every time I try to push down I was like, ah. Alright, I've got permanent carmine next. There are people who sell on eBay that order the product from Amazon and have it delivered to you. Oh my gosh! Cat, what? Well, I mean... Really? That seems silly. Cheekiness. So I've been trying to find, if anyone knows the answer to this, which you might. I'm going to grab it so I can show you. I've been trying to find this stuff. It's like a little plant. It's for miniatures. And it's got tiny little like buds or flowers or something on it. I've been trying to find them. I don't know what it's called, but I want some more. It's called trigger finger. And I've looked up everything you can imagine. I've looked up miniature plants. I've looked up model foliage. I've looked up... I don't know what it's called. But I want some other colours. I know that you can get it in lighter green and things like that, but I like using it for... I'm using permanent carmine, by the way. Did I say that before? And I'm just going to go over everything again here. But I want it for... It really adds character to the models and makes it look more realistic by adding in greenage and, you know, vines up the side of the house and things like that. And I want some more so I can do that. But I don't know what it's called. Green Baby's Breath. Green Baby's Breath. I thought baby's breath was flowers. Or coloured baby's breath. Oh, wow, cat. B, it's probably tendonitis. I had that and had to get the tendon cut in my wrist to fix it. Oh, Barbara, no, don't say that. I have this lump here, actually. There's a bit of a lump in here, right at the top of my wrist. So I'm not sure if that's part of it either. Yeah, it's kind of where nah. You know how you just sort of coast through things and think, yeah, it'll be right, it'll be right. It was bothering me a few months ago, and it got a little bit better, so I kind of forgot about it until about a week ago, and it started playing up again. I'm like, no. I was trying to reach for pliers or something, and I'd be like, ah, that hurt. Noticed colouring is hurting a little bit more. So the gloves seem to help a little bit, but they're not, truly not, you know, fixing it. They are not fixing it. Not too much up here. As I said, this is going to be our yellow section, so I don't want to fill that in too much. Alright, before we move on and start the yellow, I need to go in with some more colour in here. Going back in with black again. Let's start to burnish the paper down now and get some nice deep colour. So still using light pressure around the moon areas, and in these crevices I'm actually going to put a little bit more pressure down and get that nice and dark so we can see those crevices in the moon. The dark side of the moon. Fern. I looked up a model train site and I couldn't find anything that was similar. I mean, the pictures weren't that great. One of the websites I looked at had potential, but I couldn't look at the website on my freaking phone. It just kept reloading, and every time I tried to flick down to look at pictures, it kept reloading. I was like, this is stupid. I don't like that. I hate annoying websites. It puts me off. I'll close it if it's annoying me and move on. Just a light layer over the moon sections. And a heavier layer in those craters. I looked up Pink Floyd. Yup. I looked up fairy houses. I looked up all sorts of things. Oh, I have a ganglion cyst, Della. That's... Ouch. Angela, ouchies. Oh, you do, Judy? Compression gloves are good. Not yet. It hasn't been coloured yet. We'll do that last. Alright, we've got some blue violet again. Just lightly over the moon sections, but I'm going to go a little bit firmer in these areas in the craters again. so we can see plenty of depth. So light over the moon, dark in the craters. You can see some real depth in those now. We'll probably do the vest with this purple. I'm going to assume. I haven't decided yet. It has to be one of the colours we've used though. You'll notice I've left this top one for now because I'm going to put yellow over that, so I don't want to make that too dark. Just doing a light layer over the middle of the crater there too. Alright, I think we went to about here with the purple, so I'm just going to do that lightly over there. Doesn't have to be exact. It's starting to look really good. It takes a little while to build up colour, and depending on what pencils you use, you may not be able to build up colour, so just do one layer. Don't get too stressed about doing more than one if the paper won't take it or the pencils won't allow it. Alrighty. Hi, Linda. Yes, Victoria, that's fine. Try it, Isolina, why not? I like the compression gloves, they're good, especially with cold. Hi Anna, are you awake? Oh, warming them up a bit. Alright, going back to dark red. Bam, now in these craters. Look how nice and dark they look. Light layer over all of this. I'm going to have to redo these hair strands again later. Maybe not with colour, but definitely with the white pen, just to add those highlights back again. So who's excited for next month's colour along? I don't know if I've mentioned it to everybody what we're actually doing yet. I think I have to patrons. It's very cool. It's going to be cool. I'm really looking forward to it. In fact, I think I might even use tan tone paper for this one. And I'll be using Prismacolor because we've used polys in this one. Okay, just blending it all the way up a little bit up there, not much. We've got a little bit of light sort of red still in here because we want the transition between the two. Whee! Thanks, Linda. What is it? What is it? What are we doing? What is it? Well, the lovely Lisa Matrokin we had a bit of a chat, and she has done a exclusive image for the event, so she drew it for me, and she's excited too because she likes it too. But we had a bit of a chat, and I went through some of her books, and I couldn't decide, and she said, all right, well, is there anything else that I've done that you like? I said, I really liked Black Widow and Harlequin. I haven't done either of them, actually. I really need to, because I'm a bit of a Marvel fan. Actually, probably Marvel and DC. More than anything, probably Marvel. Anyway, I'm using permanent carmine, and I'm just coming over everything now. And we're going to burnish this down in a minute. So I said to her, what about Captain Marvel? You tease. So I said, what about it? She said, let's do it. So she has done this for me. Let's find it. I thought I had it actually here, but no. Let me find the actual image she did for us. Here we go. Here we go. That's it. We're going to be doing Captain Marvel. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to do, I really liked the one with the long hair, like Lisa. And yeah, so she drew it up for me. So, yay! And it'll be a free image for the month. So yeah, you can grab it from her group and probably from mine too. I think she said we were going to do it in my group too. And she's also already done it for patrons. So if you're a patron, you've already seen the image. And you're awesome for keeping my secret. So that will start next week. Oh, what date? Gosh, I can't believe we're talking about next week. That means it's July. That's freaking me out. I need to do some bookwork. I hate it. It's the end of the financial year. I need to go do some shopping. Need to shop when it's the end of the financial year. Got to go buy a computer, I think, before the end of the weekend. That way we can claim it. And it takes away some of the profit, eh? Let's buy Cameron a gaming computer so he can stop hogging mine. He's a bit of a hog. He's been addicted lately, actually. On it a lot. Okay, let's use, which I haven't used yet, I don't think. We're going to use it now. Light cadmium red. Yeah, tax time is crap. Angela, yes. I'd like to do them all, actually. I'd like to do light cadmium red, and I'm going to burnish the paper. So I'm going to put a little bit of pressure down. Not me, I just flat out forgot. is what on tan tone? This? No, this is on white. This is all my smudgies from pencil. I know. I'm going to do it on, I think I'm going to do it on tan tone paper. I think. Alright, we're going to use the light cadmium red. And I'm going to push down the tooth. So I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure down. I don't want to break my pencil. I shouldn't need to put too much pressure because we've got so many layers there now. But I want to get rid of all of that white paper. And as I said, if you'd used a marker underneath that, there won't be as much work to do. You won't be able to see the paper underneath. Yeah, Lee says I think I'm going to do it on tan tone paper. So this is actually like the image I showed you, the colored one. That's actually a photo. That's a photo. Not a drawing. Looks like it's been airbrushed and stuff, but it's like the poster photo. But I'm going to do the one that Lisa did for us. I'm going to do that on tan paper over the month of July. Ah, thanks, Linda. It takes a lot of layers, doesn't it, to get something nice and smooth. But I needed to add all of those colors underneath so we could get plenty of shadow. Like I could have just colored this all one color, just gone all in with all red, and but I think this just gives it that little bit more, you know. So I'm going to have to print out Miss Captain Marvel and start practicing. Figuring out what colours to do. I think Prismacolor is going to give me a wider range of colours too. Being 150 pencils, we've got so much more variety. I might have to give her a go in marker. That would be awesome. I haven't done any colour alongs with markers, have I? Not a lot of people have them, so it's hard. Build 'em up, buttercup, build 'em up. That's what it reminds me when I think about building up colour. It's an ad here in Australia. Buttercup's bread. Buttercup? Or is it no, yeah, it is bread, isn't it? I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe it's actual butter. Hey, we're going to do a giveaway. And because Nell is amazing, super awesome, she's going to give the winner of this giveaway a 50% off voucher for her Etsy store on digital images. So digital products, no physical products, because of postage and things like that, but digital. 50% off. So obviously if you've already won a giveaway prize this month, you guys won't be able to enter today. And if you can't print digital images, or you don't intend to be able to, then don't enter either, because it is for digital images. Alright, I think I've done enough firm pressure here. Just going to do some light cadmium red dark over here. I can burnish this down. Just zoom out a little bit there. Arlene asked me a question. Will it be okay without tan paper? Yes, it will be. It will turn out slightly different though. Yay, Christmas! Okay. She's very fast. Hi Shiana, welcome. Ergo Soft. I haven't tried Ergo Soft. I have not. That's looking cool, huh? I still think we've got a little bit of blending to do there, but we're going to add a little bit of yellow. So, alright, so before I go any further, I have cream. It's about to start, Loretta. Someone let Loretta know it's about to start. New Schpirerr Farbens, love the moon. Hi Dawn! Hello, hello! I'm just about to start the giveaway. So I think I have a giveaway thing here. First, I'm going to pop it up there. And let's talk about the giveaway. Let's talk about the giveaway word. The key word today is frog. So to enter the giveaway, you need to write the word frog. That's my nickname. I have cream, and I'm going to come over everything here, all of this, with a layer of cream. Don't forget, if you don't want to enter, then don't write the word frog. If you want to enter the giveaway, then you need to type the word frog. Cream. It's actually a really pale yellow, but we'll see. The name of this one is cream. Did anyone let Loretta know that we were starting the giveaway? There she is. She's joined. Where did that come from? Okay. My sister's always been called Megan Rabbit, and I've always been called Frog by my dad. And I didn't actually know. I kind of thought I didn't like my nickname, but he always called me it. And then when I was a little bit older, I finally said to my dad, "Why do you call me Frog?" Because, you know, I was old enough to ask. And he said to me, "It's because of your smile. Because you have such a big smile." And I was like, "Oh." So there you go. That's where it comes from. And he thinks frogs are cute too, so, you know. Not as bad as what I thought. Like, why did Megan get such a cute, fluffy nickname like Rabbit, and I get Frog? Like, But he's right. It suits me. It suits me. But of course, I had to be old enough to understand that, didn't I? I couldn't just understand that as a kid. I had to be old enough to understand that. Your dad called you me too. That's cute. Oh, hi Zeely. No problems. Oh, I feel better. Actually, I need a drink. No, you've just said that. Do I have nicknames? Not really. I call my son Mate. That's just an Aussie thing. Alicia is Lissy. Faith, we call her Faithy. And Ethan, he used to call himself Ethan. But yeah, I don't really. He called my eldest Alicia. He called her Awesia when he was little, and Faith instead of Faith. That was cute. He was very cute. Can't believe how much they've grown now. He's just gone back on school holidays now, actually. So I've just gone over a few times with that cream and just flattened some of the areas, but I'm still going to come in with some more. I'm just sort of doing light pressure, but just sort of building it up. But you know, I never actually had nicknames for them. Yeah. My dad called me Muffin. Not sure why. Which watercolor pencils do you prefer? I'm so about Pablo's and wonder if Supras are like them when dry. Yeah, a little bit. They're a little bit more smudgier. I think the Supras, they're not the same. Alright, I've got dark cadmium yellow. I'm going to go into the dark sections now. Oh. Covering over all of that red. Coming into any other dark areas. I wonder if hubby found anything else out about the body. He said he was going to go find out. He's been a while, actually. Coming down into the red section as well here. Just coming down into it to blend it in a little bit. Alright, I think we've had long enough. If there's anyone else that's come in, don't forget the code word was frog. We're giving away a 50% off voucher for Nell's Etsy store for digital images. So if you can't do digital, don't enter. And I think I'm almost ready to draw it. Who's ready? Who is ready? I think I'm ready. $50% off. It's a good deal. What could you buy with a 50% off voucher? Your Polychromos cream is dodgy? Really? Who's ready? Ready, ready. Elbrecht, is that how you say it? Elbrecht? I don't know how you say it. Dura. They're not that great. Let me have a look at my chart, Shara. I think my favorite water-based pencils are Inktense. The museums are pretty awesome. All right, I'm gonna roll it. Here we go. There's a couple that didn't enter, so I'm assuming that you guys didn't enter because you can't print it. You said voucher. You can't buy brownies from Nell. Hi. Hi, pink monkey. Yes, it's sharpened away to nothing. Oh no, get it replaced. The code word's frog if you want to join the 50% off for digital images in Nell's store. Quick. Do it. I'm looking at my watercolor stuff here for Shara. Inktense is the most vibrant and the ones that I use the most. Supercolor I found a little bit chalky looking after they've been wet, so you can see them here. They look quite vibrant here, but they've kind of got a chalky sort of look to them. And you know what, museums were kind of the same. Museums of they were a little bit more vibrant. They had less of a chalky texture. Alright, I'm gonna draw it, guys. Here we go. Oh, we got one. I knew there was one that hadn't got in there. Anyone else want to join quickly? The Albrecht Dürer, they're actually not too bad. They are very similar to their actual Polychromos counterparts in colour. And you know what? I don't have the full set, so I haven't actually used them on a whole image before. So I can't really comment on them that much. Can I? Because I haven't done an image with them. If you're just looking for pencils, then yeah. I think that's it, all I've got in the watercolor. Inktense. Oh, Neocolor are pretty, but Ecoline are beautiful and vibrant, but they're markers, not pencils. Caran's awesome. I think that's it in the watercolor. So yeah, I found that Supercolor, I don't know. The museums are a little bit better. They're more better quality and they're less cloudy. It looks like the Albrecht Dürer actually are quite. They don't have as much sort of like I can sort of see. It's hard to explain. It's like a cloudy kind of film over it. But yeah, is that helpful or not? Is that helpful? I don't know if that's helpful. All right, it's been rolled. Isabel has won. Isabel, congratulations! Have you tried Arteza? I haven't got Arteza water pencils. Do they have water pencils? I've got teasers coming from Helen, who is amazing and has sent them to me. So they're coming. The Arteza, is it Arteza? Yeah, the 120 set. Congratulations, Isabel. You need to contact me on my email or by messenger, please. And I can send you your discount code. I'd love to know what you purchased too. So make sure after you've done your purchase that you send me an email as well so I can see what you got. Museums are definitely more superior to Supracolor, for sure. There isn't as many colors though. So if you're after color, congratulations! If you're after color, then Supracolor have got more range, but quality-wise, the museums are beautiful. And you know what? If they're bringing out more Lumies, maybe they'll bring out more museums too. You never know. So I'm using the dark cadmium yellow at the moment. And I'm just going to bring that down into the red here as well. We can see a bit of that glow down in here. Okay. Looking cool, huh? I like it. July apparently, Linda, I heard. I actually purchased, my friend had Inktense that she never used. She brought the whole set. And I actually purchased them from her. I've got dark cadmium orange. And excuse me, I'm just going to add that to these darker areas up here. I want to make sure I'm covering over all of the grey, so just coming over the little spots, the little texture spots that she's put in there. Don't forget, this image is only available to the end of the month, so make sure you grab it before the discount ends. That is the end of June 2020 if you're watching this later, because I sometimes have people message and go, the discount code doesn't work. Well, that's because it's ended. So just to let you know that. There's lots of little like wiggly texture sort of lines. Let's call them alien tracks. They're watching us on the dark side of the moon. That looks good. Okay. Polychromos has risen so much in price. Vicky makes magic with Neos. I only have a few, so, but Neos are beautiful too. Ah, you can pre-order now from the art shop here in Australia. What do you prefer between Pablo's and Luminance? I'm thinking about getting a small set. Oh, that's a hard one. Pablo's and Luminance are so totally different. Luminance, if you're looking for skin, I would get the skin colors. But Pablo's have got a bigger range in color. I actually really like Pablo's. But I love Luminance too. See, tough choice. Luminance are more like, they kind of remind me more of Prismacolor. They're more waxy, a lot softer. And Pablo's are kind of a mixture, I think, between Polychromos and, I don't know, they're closer to Polychromos, but they're softer. See, that's my answer. You're asking me to compare two different types of pencils, so that's hard. So this is still the cadmium orange. I'm just going to extend, so we did yellow all the way down here, but I'm just going to extend now and do orange down into the red. I might not get much time to do a lot of blending down here. I might need to do that off camera, but just keep going over it until you get nice smooth color. Because I really want to get the background finished, and I've still got a top to do yet. But I think we're near finishing this moon. Oh, squeaky chair. I love Loomies. B needs to do some images. I've only done one full image using just Luminance. And that was my little Momo Girl one with the bubble gum. I do love Pablo's. You are very right. Alright, going to go back to cream. I'm going to put firm pressure down because I want to finish this now. Firm pressure. Coming all the way down the bottom of the moon, so I've got a little bit of a glow from that yellow all the way down. Pushing the tooth down in every area. Pushing but not breaking my pencil. Trying not to anyway. I think we're pretty much close to finishing this moon. I think it looks good. I like the colour. I like the blend. It's nice. Just pushing down the tooth and blending or smudging in all of those pencil lines if I can. Nice and smooth. Depending on the type of paper you have, you may need to do this more if you've got lots of tooth, or less if you've got less tooth. What do you think? pencil. Have you not heard of Zan von Zed? I've done some Zan von Zed. I always say it wrong. I'm just going back in with my yellow, dark cadmium yellow. I coloured the mushroom toadstool of hers yonkies and yonkies ago now. I needed more yellow down in here, I think, so I've just grabbed that yellow and just doing a bit of a blend through. Yonkies ago I did Zan von Zed. Yeah, that's better. Back down in here. I did the toadstool, girl sitting on a toadstool thing. I think I used Lumies for a skin actually in that one, speaking of Lumies, and I think the rest was Prismacolor. I can't remember now, but I can find it and show you if you'd like. That's better. I needed that little bit of... Alright, now background, black, purple and red. So dark red, purple, violet and black. So I'm just going to do a full layer of black all the way over. Just a thin layer first. I didn't want to do it just a purely black sky because we've got supposedly got light coming up here, so I wanted to make it dark but not black. A bit of that red into the sky. Try and keep away from the edge of the moon there because I want to keep that glow too. So I'm just going to... It's actually black down here. Let's do that. Otherwise we had an odd shaped moon there. So we'll do black like that, and then we'll do blue violet I should say. And then dark red. Sure. Where did Helen go? I don't know. She's probably resting. I'm just trying to find a picture here. Yeah. Give me a sec. I need to plug in my hard drive. Plug it in. Red. Dark red. You've plugged in your Toshiba hard drive. What would you like to do with it now? I would like to see what I put on it. I'm going to do that. And then, of course, I'm going to burnish it down. When did I do it? Quite a while ago. I have the hiccups. I don't really. I've got the hiccups. Hang on. Water time. See, she's resting. Oh gosh, I've done so many images, you know. It wasn't that long ago, was it? Really? I can't find it. It must have been a long time ago. Go back and back and back and back. I might have to get the original out because I can't find the digital version on my computer. It'll be somewhere mixed in with all my mess. I've only just recently, last year and this year, started sorting out how I actually save things. So back then, things just got randomly shoved in a folder and forgotten about. Quite often. Oh, here we go. I found it. Here she is. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. Fit it all on the screen there. Ta-da! Zan von Zed. Whoever was asking. And the date on the picture is, look, it might be different because it's been moved to a folder. It was moved to a folder in 2018. So I don't know how old it was before then. I can't remember. So roughly 2 years ago. No, I don't know the name of it. Robin. Yeah, she's got, I actually have a few of her images, but I haven't done any. This is actually the only one I've done of hers, I think. You know, there's some artists that people respond to well, and I tend to do that more because I think that obviously I'm doing okay with them, so I'll do more of them. But I kind of like a bit of a mixture of everybody. I'm a bit of a mixed bag. But obviously I started with Jasmine Beckett. She's been my main inspiration. I have done hundreds of hers. And Christine Caran. I've done heaps of hers too. And Ennis. Oh, Ennis. Anyhow, I like a lot of artists. There is no, like, it's so hard now. Anyhow, that is my picture. I'm glad you like it. I did a Patreon video for that one too. I did. It was in like 5 parts or something because the skin took forever. And I think the background's actually marker. Got black again. I'm just going to do another layer down there. I'm going to try to use my blender for this bit because my hand's getting really, really sore. I'm having a moment. Please excuse my moment. Please excuse. Back with the dark red. I'm debating whether to get my zested out or whether to use... I'm having a debate in my head. Do I use the colourless blender, which is still quite firm on my hand, or colouring with Belinda Open Doors? Oh, Arlene, that's lovely. Oh, okay. Night Cat, thank you so much for Super Chat tonight. It's amazing. Oh, I've almost finished my mansion. How is your house going, by the way, before you run away to bed? I've done it now. I'm using the colourless blender. Where's my brush? Oh, you've never used Zest it? That's what I'm using, the full blender, Caran full blender. She's already gone. I'll use it on this side. I'll show you on this side. Helen, sweetheart, feel better. Sending healing prayers and love. Robin guess a wasp. Alright, so black, zest it. Let's use some zest it. I'll do a bit of both so you can see them both being used. It's going to look slightly different, so why not show you? Make sure when you use Zest It and the colourless blender, the full blender, make sure you have plenty of pigment on the page, otherwise they don't work well. You want to make sure that you're blending something out. Pigment means colour. Make sure you've got plenty of pencil down. I've still got 10 minutes, but I want to try and get that top done as well, so... Okay, so blue, violet, nice layer. There's a few ways you can use Zest It. You can use it on a brush, you can use it on a blending stub. I generally don't like to go back over it with my pencils, but sometimes you have to if you need more colour. Kind of eat your pencils a little bit, so just be wary of that too. Don't dip your pencil in it. Alright, and red. Thank you, Helen. You too. Sending healing hugs and prayers. So this is the dark red now. You guys know what a blending stub is? Those that are new might not. Somebody actually asked me about Zest It on Patreon this week. Alright, so this is how you can get it. You can get it in big bottles. I've got a little bottle of it. And you can also get a sponge. But my sponge is really old and it's kind of got holes in the top of it and it doesn't work all that well because I've used it so much. I've had it for yonkies. So I tend to put just a cotton pad in mine, but you don't have to, obviously. This is just because mine's old. I just put a cotton pad thing in there and I drop a little bit on there. Just because I can. Alright. For those that do not know, let me find one. Blending stub. An emery board. This is a blending stub. It's rolled up paper. So it's rolled so tightly and thick that it forms into like a hard, like you can't even, like a rolled up newspaper, really firm. And you can use that, dip your blending stub into your zester, and you can use that to blend your pencil. Use an emery board to file the old colour off. Don't try and sharpen them, please. Does not work. Just roll it as you're filing and it just cleans the previous colour off. This is just an emery board. You can use a nail file, like seriously. Bit of sandpaper. I got this from the art shop actually, this little emery pad thing. It's pretty cool. It's got like sheets on it. I know, I just saw it and went, oh, that'll do for my blending stubs, and grabbed it. I don't know how much it was. I don't know what it's called. I just brought it. I was using a little bit of sandpaper, but I kept losing it all the time. Okay, so you just dip it in like that and make it wet, and then you use it to blend on the paper like that. As you can see, I'm going to have to do another layer because there's not enough pencil there to blend it in properly, not like this side. Okay, you can also use a brush. So I've got like a couple of brushes that I use for it. I've got a bigger one here. I just dip my brush in. Look, I've already used black with it. And just blend it around like that. I find that when I use a brush, I do probably use a little bit more of the product than what I do if I'm using the blending stub. I hope that makes sense. Because the blending stub is pushing down the tooth as well as smudging out the colour. You don't need a lot either. A little goes a long way. All right. Any more questions about it? I'm going to go back over that again with black. Because I want it nice and dark like the other side. So you can see that what I was saying, if there's not enough pigment it won't work properly. Perhaps I should have done a second layer before going over with the zest it, but it's alright. I don't mind. I don't use a lot of it, so it's not going to be too bad on my pencil. And I've got the violet, blue violet. You could also do layer at a time. You could do the black, blend it, then the red, or the blue, then blend it, then the red, and then blend it. It's up to you. Just make sure you don't use too much of the zested or it will eat your pencil. Meaning that it'll wear down quicker because it's got a bit of that oily mix with it. It's going to make it softer. Emily, we've missed you. Let's go back in with the red. And that's looking a lot more like this side. Just be careful you don't smudge it now too. You have to let it dry. And maybe you could use a sealer over it just to stop that area from smudging too. Also, I put mine in plastic pockets when they're done, so I find that when I use zest it, even if it is dry, I'll leave this out for a little while, but even if it is dry, I find my little plastic pocket seems to buckle. It's like a chemical reaction with the zest it and the plastic. So just be, aware of that too. Just got a white pencil and I'm just going to go and put some of those little hair flicks back in that were there. Try and keep our details if we can. Done. Oh, thanks, Robin. And it will look good too with this sort of background going on. Alright, I'm going to do this part of the sky the same. This is really going to make that yellow pop out too. How long have I got? Oh no, it's time. My time's up. Beep. Yeah, you can do that with the sponge, but mine's so old now. I've got holes in both sides of it. I've used it so much, the sponge is just broken down. I probably could just replace the spongy bit and I'd be right, but you know me, I'm living on the edge. That means I'd have to source it and, you've got to find it. That's the thing. I got my mini drill though. I've gone out the edges there, but I'm going to cut that so that doesn't matter. or it can go in a frame, whatever. It's not important. I mean, it'd be different if I was actually going to be showing those parts, but I'm just going to add a little bit more on there, just so when I use that blender it goes well. A bit more blue. Where I've stopped with that colourless blender, there's like a bit of a line. Hopefully that will blend back in. And I'm going to use the black and that violet in her top, I think. I think that will look good. Bit of red. Hubby's home. I wonder if he found out about the body. I want to know. Alright, and then the blender. Just get rid of that. Give me 2 secs, guys. I just have to run to the loo. I know people are going, but I'm going to finish it before we leave, so give me a sec. It's just really what buddy? Oh, Linda. I was saying that this when I first came on that Cam went out to take Alicia to have a massage. Her friend lives in the estate across from us, and and he couldn't get into the street. They'd blocked it all off, and there was a crime scene tape and all sorts of things around the school right across the road from where we used to live. They'd found a body, so he was going to see if we could find out more info. And I said to everyone, I hope it wasn't from, you know, murderous circumstances, and that it was something else. Because yeah, it's pretty scary. It was murder. We used to live there, and it's not far from here. Pretty scary. Pretty scary. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use that burst it just here, because there's still some white paper coming through there. And why not? I got it out. Might as well use it. How's that? It actually darkened that colour a little bit because I've covered over some of that white space. Just there. I like it. I like it. Alright. Her top. We do her top. Purple. Purple. Purple, purple. Blue violet. Firm pressure, because I've only got a couple of areas where you're going to be able to see that violet really lightly, because this area is almost black. So we'll be able to see the violet light in the areas that are light, and the rest it's just going to look dark. Yeah, it's good. I'm going to add a little bit of black in there too. Bit of black in the dark areas. Adding those creases in there. Done. We can add a tiny little bit of white to the edging as well if you want a little bit more detail there. Let's do a little bit of a smudge out with some white. Done. And thank you guys, thank you. But did you see the cover I made for the swatch chart? Oh no, I didn't see it. I actually made covers for one that I did for Cassandra. I just did purple paper, purple metallic paper. I did. Let's get our white gel pen out and do a little bit of detail where we've missed the hair here. Maybe the bigger sized one actually, at the number 8. Just gonna redo some of that hair there. There's a few flicks of hair coming down here. Just gonna redo that. And I think we're good. And on this side too. Couple there. Do you want me to find out if you found out anything? Don't forget these little details. They'll just make it. Little flicks of hair there. Oh, now my pen is working. It wasn't working a minute ago. I was like struggling to get colour on. Now it's going crazy. Bit of white here. Just re-highlighting everything because I've rubbed my hand over it a few times. I've got a little bit of colour transfer. Okay, Shara, thank you. Survivalist Bear Grylls style. Ooh, fun. We're gonna buy a camper. I want to do the same thing. Bye, Kelly, sweetie. Thank you so much for joining. All right, guys, give me a sec. I'll just see if I can find out about it. No, you didn't find out anything else. Bummer. 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 So Isabel, congratulations, and congratulations to the other winners throughout the month. Thank you, a big thank you to Nell for this beautiful image. Make sure you grab it with the discount before it ends. And I will see you on Monday. We're going to be colouring up a Jasmine Beckett image, which was a request from a special person who actually was the one who encouraged me to start streaming in the first place. So we're going to be colouring Alice's Monet's Water Lilies on Monday with markers, and I think I might try and print it in a different colour too. Anyhow, I will see you later. I'll scan this up and I'll post it up on the page and Instagram and all of those things as well. Bye guys, thank you, see you next time.